advertising.
Can you get me to the TikTok so I can see it?
I'm trying. YouTube is always different.
Yeah, I care about the TikTok though. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
So I'll have to use this screen.
Can you get to it?
Okay, I guess I would just want to use.
Do YouTube, but I want to be able to see the comments. You're very grumpy today. Are you okay?
Okay. Okay. Well, you're telling me to do stuff, but you don't want me to like.
Well, can you not share the screen so I can see TikTok and the tube of views at the same
No.
time?
No.
Okay, then focus. It's okay. We've got to streamline our starting process to make it easier.
It's always different.
Digital marketing and
What is today?
Today is the 24th.
Tuesday, not
Tuesday.
today, not the date. There's a difference. Hello, lovely people. I know you're there, but I can't see you. I apologize. We are the Toasty S'more. We do gourmet marshmallows.
It was working yesterday.
My sweet husband's having problems, you guys. Please be patient while we figure out. We're also on the tube of use, and it's not super streamlined for us yet.
Like,
Okay, honey, please don't panic. It's okay. Do your best. Do your best. I'm glad it's you doing it, not me. So I'm going to assume you guys are there. I'm going to assume I'm on TikTok. Okay. What we are doing today is I'm going to cut this marshmallow batch. Well, several. I have several to cut. And this one is buttered beer. We make marshmallows in Central Texas, but we do ship worldwide. And the difference of our marshmallows between store-bought and other places is that we do not use any corn syrup. We make them fresh every single day. We use organic marshmallow roots. There's no one else doing that on the global marketplace. And we use beef gelatin. So if you're looking for that kind of stuff and interesting flavors, they make great gifts because, my gosh, they're personalized. You know, they're from a small business. Me and my husband do this together. We don't have any employees. Otherwise, we'd have someone else doing this. So yeah, if you like that kind of thing, give us a watch and maybe give us a follow. And you can see this buttered beer. Look at this beautiful marshmallow. It is colored with natural colors. And I flavor it with a really deep, rich butterscotch flavor and cream soda. If you like that kind of thing, I'm sorry, I still can't see comments, guys. Please consider giving us a follow so you can find us again. I realize that our schedule has been a little haphazard lately. That's my fault. I've been sleeping in because I'm staying up until 6 in the morning for various reasons. Like I said, it's just us trying to steer this ship in the sea of newness, of navigating this whole thing. So it's been a bit overwhelming. So I appreciate your patience with us. We can be found at the Toasty S'more on the interwebs. I know that we have a few items here on the TikTok shop, but we only do a few simply because TikTok, the inventory is, their AI is not very good. So we do urge you, if you would consider it, I know it's a little bit of a hassle, to do find us at the Toasty S'more on the internet. I still can't see comments. I'm sorry, guys.
this is super frustrating.
Okay, I understand, husband. It's okay. Thank you for your purchase. I wish I could see and shout out your name and thank you. We really do appreciate every single one of you, whether or not we can say your name. I'm going to move the camera over. Again, I'm going to have to just guess if you can see the cutter properly. because I can't see you. So I'm going to move it over so that you can see the cutting process. And then, very professional camera work, my friends. Very professional camera work. I'm an expert at doing things at a mediocre level, except for my marshmallows. I'm really good at the marshmallows. Everything else may or not be actual panic attack. Swimming in the ocean as well as I can. I can see comments. Hey guys, how are y'all doing? Oh my goodness. Okay, so yeah, I've been talking to over 200 people and I didn't even know it. So yeah, bear with me, guys. Again, if you're going to give these as gifts, because I do not do preservatives, these freeze beautifully for many, many months. Good evening, Lori. And then Nurse Medic, I got my shipment today. There were fantastic butter, and then butter was good. So this is what we have right here is the buttered beer. Yeah, the buttered beer. Yes, we use organic marshmallow root. Oh, I can't see the comments again, so I'm just going to go for it, y'all. My sweet husband is having technical issues, and frankly, if he's having technical issues, I would be absolutely probably passed out on the floor because I don't do technical, and so I'm so glad that it's him doing this and not me. I'd probably have the cat do a better job than I could do. So I have to kind of squish the edges, you guys, because marshmallow, I'm like, you know, it kind of does what it wants to, regardless. It doesn't care about your feelings. It's just going to do whatever it wants to. So I have to really squish it on the sides. Otherwise, these end pieces would be abnormally large. And we do, our marshmallows are much bigger than other places on the market. So maybe if you've seen other companies maybe cutting lives and they can just go chomp, chomp, and it's no problem. Ours are thicker, and so they do move around a lot more, and I have to kind of keep them guided so that they're not various shapes. I'll try to keep them as consistent as possible. So they are 2x2 cubes, and they are approximately 2 ounces a piece. You do get 3 of these in a bag, so it's a total of 6 ounces of candy. You can do the math pretty easily from that point to kind of compare if you're shopping around. I urge you to actually price compare. I think you'll find this most equitable, and we do not use corn syrup, by the way. Most of my recipes are also gluten-free. Let me move this over again. I'm not touching the thing, my friends. Don't panic, okay? I've had people panic because they think that I'm cross-contaminating. I'm very, very, oh, look at all the comments. Hey, there's people on the tube of views. I'm amazed. So I'm gonna try to, actually I'm gonna do a strip and move it over so you guys can see it. So I'm trying my best to go to natural colors, but not all of them are natural colors just yet. I'm waiting for some supplies. And in the meantime, I may have burned a lot of natural ingredients trying to make natural dyes, and I'm terrible at it. So look at this. Hello, Pauline. How are you doing? Look at this. It's been cut, but it's so, like, it just stays together. Isn't that fun? I love that. So fun. So again, most of my recipes are gluten-free. I think there's only like 3 or 4 that have gluten. And to find it easily on my W, the Toasty S'more, just look for the letters GF in the title. You will find there that is how you can quickly find gluten-free options. And again, we do use beef gelatin if that is a concern for you. Hey, Feral Hen House, how are you? And the powder that I dip these in is a gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar mix because, as you see, I have cut these, but they want to stay together because they're really fond of each other. Yeah, the buttered beer is amazing. I slept in really late, Feral Hen House, as you know. Hi, 58 Gallagher. How are you? Welcome in. We're doing buttered beer gourmet marshmallows. These happen to be gluten-free. Not all my recipes are, but a vast majority of them are. Hi, Angel. How's it going? So yeah, make sure you check out my W. We are the Toasty S'more. If you're over on the tube of views, You will see that link in many of my descriptions. And so we are a really small marshmallow shop. I'm really trying to get the word out about us. We've been in business for about a year and a half. If you feel so inclined, I would really appreciate if you could maybe share this live or maybe tell your friends that they've got some options for gourmet marshmallows that you just don't know we exist yet because we're so small. Yes, this is made with beef gelatin. So the gelatin helps the structure of the marshmallow. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a marshmallow. It just gives it the size, gives it the texture. This is Gourmet Marshmallows, VFL. Welcome to Real Marshmallows. We're the only maker of marshmallows on the global market that actually uses real marshmallow root. So we are the only place that I'm aware of on the global marketplace. Hi there, 58 Gallagher. How are you? I told so many I ate one and it was delectable. Oh, thank you so much, Nurse. I appreciate you. Yep. So these will not stick to your teeth. I know it looks like it. Oh my gosh, they're sticking together. This must be so sticky. They will not stick to your teeth, even though they're sticking to each other. So they will not stick to dental work. They will not stick to anything you've got going on inside your mouth as far as dental work goes, or teeth. It's not like taffy, so that's a relief, I think, for some people. Yeah, that's where it came around about 2000 BC, I believe. The ancient Egyptians figured out that marshmallow root had medicinal properties and it would soothe their stomachs, and if they whipped it and combined it with honey, they came up with marshmallows, the very first marshmallows, 2000 BC, but it was only for the pharaohs and the gods and possibly the elite class. They're very, very wealthy. It was not meant for the common person because they were so difficult to make. But now we have, through the Industrial Revolution, they came up with a process called extrusion, where they found that corn syrup puffed with air turns into something that looks the same, but it's absolutely not the same. So it was cheap to make it that way. And so it just kind of took over. It was much easier. But I wanted to get back to our roots and do it the real way. So we do use organic marshmallow root, and I do a cold infusion of it for over 12 hours so that you actually get as much beneficial as possible. But this is a candy, you guys. I'm not trying to say this is a medicine or anything. It is a candy. Just take heed on that. And this is also corn syrup free. We do not use corn syrup. You guys deserve better. And we use beef gelatin. I know that that's been a concern for some people for either religious or dietary needs. I'm hoping my next order of beef gelatin for my supplies will be Halal certified. I'm actively looking for that because it seems to be an important piece. So you're saying I will lose weight? No. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that. Yeah, the hot chocolate is actually, you don't realize how much hot chocolate actually has a specific flavor. But yeah, it legitimately tastes like hot chocolate. It's amazing. Oh yeah, jet puff it makes me sad. These people are millionaires and they're puffing you full of corn syrup. So again, this is buttered beer. Actually, buttered beer is a Renaissance drink recipe that did inspire the Wizarding World version that you see, where they really did. They took beer and butter and spices and sugars and then made a delectable drink out of it. And this one is patterned after the Wizarding World flavors of very rich butterscotch and cream soda. I know that sometimes you'll find butterbeer and it'll be more like a maple syrup. This is definitely the buttered beer. So the creme brulee, I think we might be out of the creme brulee. Today I'm cutting cotton candy, tiramisu, s'mores, and cookies and cream is what I'm cutting today. You're crying? Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Put it into the W. So one thing that's really helpful is when you see something that's sold out, do vote do vote on that particular flavor because it really does tell us what we need to make next. And if we're getting overwhelming votes for creme brulee, we'll make it first. So we will do that. If you go to our W, again, our W has better pricing. Thank you, Gallagher. Appreciate you. Hope that you're doing well. So our W does have better pricing, and we do have a loyalty program and a Marshmallow of the Month club. There's all kinds of nice perks over there. Oh, it is free shipping over 40. And if you're thinking about giving this for a gift, definitely freeze these. They will keep for many, many months. And they'll be just as soft as the day you put them in. It will not affect the texture whatsoever. Gallagher! Thank you, Gallagher. 58 Gallagher over on the tube reviews, blowing me up with their chats. What's up, honey? What's up, nurse? Thank you so much for your purchase. Appreciate you. So I'm gonna move this over so you can see it. This may be easier said than done. Because it's very, very soft. I don't want it to tear. Thank you for the share. I appreciate that. Yeah. So that cutoff date is tomorrow for getting it January 1st of the Marshmallow month of the Marshmallow of the Month Club. If I can say it, that'd be awesome too. Yes, I have been quite busy. I'm either sleeping or I'm making marshmallows. It's kind of the way of things right now. Buttered beer gourmet marshmallows. This is with natural coloring, by the way. And like I said, we're the only makers, as far as I know, on the global marketplace that actually uses real marshmallow roots, and we do use the organic quality. It's a gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar mix. Otherwise, they just stay together. Because see, I've already cut these. But, you know, you want to get them separated. Because even if I pull them apart, you know, I have to powder them to get them to stay apart. And I'll take off the excess powder. And I'm putting them into, they each have their own designated food safe bucket that I put them in here. And then I put the lid on until we heat seal them into bags. And I do include all of the necessary labeling. I'm very particular about following labeling laws, etc. Thank you so much for the gifts, you guys. And thank you for following me, Missy. I appreciate it. Now, if you guys like this and you're like, hey, I want to find this again, please consider giving us a follow. I do start doing the orders. We do the orders live as well. Thank you so much for the purchase. So we've been doing the lives late at night to do the order packing. If you like that kind of thing, maybe watch for us at night as well. Thank you, Ruby. Throw pickles at Toasty. I thank you, Mandy. Maybe I like pickles. I don't have to have a feed bag with Mandy around. She'll just throw food at me. A little bit of therapy for you guys. A little food ASMR. So today is Tuesday, right? It feels like Friday. Do I make this Friday? This is buttered beer. Buttered beer is probably one of our big sellers, our biggest sellers. People love butterscotch and the cream soda. It is actually, I think, my second favorite marshmallow. It is cameraman's favorite flavor of marshmallow. It's Monday. No. I wouldn't be surprised. No, no. Tim, what day of the week is it? It's Tuesday, right? You guys are messing with me. Michaela, hi. Hey, it's Snowball. Hey.
I don't know.
What day is it? Everyone's saying Monday. No.
Oh no, I think it is Monday.
Is it actually Monday? Oh my
Yeah.
This is what happens when you work constantly.
Yeah, it's Monday.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for your purchase. I appreciate you. Oh my God, y'all. I can't believe it's Monday. I protest. I want to see this with the manager. Who's in charge around here? What are you doing, Tim?
I'm holding up an imaginary mirror.
Oh, okay. So I protested and I said I wanted to speak to the manager. And my husband wants to hold up the mirror so that I can see myself in it. It's really a terrifying thought. I need an adult. Can someone help me? Oh my God, I can't believe it's Monday. No, y'all are just breaking my heart. Monday? Oh my God. Is it really Monday?
Mandy, really?
I mean, I wouldn't be
She
surprised.
just doesn't stop.
Yeah. Yeah. Because he's mad he got found out, y'all. He took the boxes that you guys ordered to the mail and he got himself some Sonic without giving me anything. And now the reason why I know is because he left the trash in the car. And there's like nothing else in the car. It's totally clean except for this. Like you didn't even try to hide it. Like I've at least tried to hide it. I put it under some trash in the trash can.
Mandy, you live 14 hours away. I don't believe you.
Or does she? Maybe she's our neighbor that never talks to us. We have some new neighbors that moved in, and they've never. I don't think that they're day walkers. You know, we're not either. But like, I've never seen these humans. We've cloned. Well, Mandy, share the recipe of cloning, please. Because I need to clone myself at least times 5. I put in my workflow in my AI, and it said that my husband and I, with this business here, we're trying to do the work of 5 people. 5. That's why I look like this. My eyes are actually glued open so that you guys don't know I'm sleeping currently. You know what, husband? Could you shake these and get these into a bagging scenario, please? I did clean some trays. So put the lid on it and shake it around like a crazy person. Do you want to see this? Yeah. It's just right here. So take that away. Thank you. Thank you. Before it gets too heavy, turn it upside down so it actually distributes better. You can't do it like that. You need to turn it upside down. I go nuts when I do the shaking. And then when it snows a little bit on me, I'm like, yay, it's snowing. It's snowing in Central Texas. So we are in Central Texas, my loves, which means we're basically neighbors. If you're in the US, we're close to you, right? So we do ship out typically next day, and you'll get your marshmallows in 3 to 5 business days because we use UPS or USPS, and that's the national average, maybe less if you're super close. So yeah, next day shipping. Central Texas. So in the summer, we were using ice packs and everything so that we can take care of the summer needs. But now it's November and it's fine. I think we're good on the temperature. Texas is awesome. Oh my gosh. Butter to beer gourmet marshmallows. Butter to beer. I was in the middle of saying it right when you typed it, Laura. Oh, you got your taro? Oh, it is so good. I love taro. Taro is my personal favorite. I know we're out, but there's not been enough votes on taro to bring it back faster than others. So we're trying to be really straight with the voting on our W. So go to the Toasty S'more, and you will find the way to vote. Thank you so much. So when it's out of stock, you'll find the way to vote on our W, the Toasty S'more. You have a robot. Oh, you tried the lavender and honey. Thank you, Dee. Yeah, the lavender and honey. I mean, those florals, they're not for everybody, but I personally have kind of an exotic palate. I like to have really unusual flavors. And I'm so glad that you appreciate it. Thank you for saying so. Cheryl, I'm sorry, I don't understand, Cheryl. Hey, Mixers can do whatever she wants. It's her business. None of my business. I can barely keep afloat my own boat. My own boat is like crazy. She got her act together over there. Yeah, so yeah, 80s Mixer is a friend of mine, and she has a pot and retro candy shop. Give her a follow if you haven't. Like myself, she's also an Army veteran. She was a MP. I was a combat medic. And so she's a friend of mine, and we try to support each other. You know, we do our thing. It's pretty fun. Some cool stuff. Girl. Oh, I got butterbeer coffee. It's not, there's no coffee. And I stirred it not knowing you shouldn't stir it and ended up throwing it away. Oh, the coffee? Yeah, I don't know. How, do you make your coffee really black? It's too bad. Oh, see if I can get this stretched without folding it. So again, at the beginning of the month for Christmas. Oh, Angel, thank you so much. You might consider grabbing it now because you can freeze them and they'll stay in perfect condition. And I don't know how busy I'm going to be at that point. You know, Angel. So approximately a month because I don't use any kind of preservatives. I just have to guess because I don't have access to a laboratory. It's just me and my husband doing this. So I'm guessing about a month only because of crystallization of the sugar. It doesn't rot. There's nothing in it that's, I mean, it's completely shelf stable, you know, so it doesn't rot or anything. It's just sugar. But much like honey, honey will crystallize over time, but it's not bad, but it does crystallize on the inside. So if you want to, oh, that makes sense, Angel. Yeah, if you want to keep this for a long time, you can freeze this for many months. I used to have to do that when I first started doing farmers markets. I couldn't, they were too small. The markets were too small. I couldn't sell marshmallows, so I had to freeze them. And it worked so well. Except I have a huge freezer now that I don't use at all because you guys buy them faster than I can make them. So that's cool. Thank you, TikTok. And I am working on my W, like we've been saying. We have some loyalty programs. We have a Marshmallow of the Month Club, which the cutoff for that is tomorrow. I do ship it at the beginning of the month, so if you order other stuff, it's going to be held with it, so it goes all together. That way you only pay shipping once. Thank you for the follows, you guys. I appreciate you. And this is with natural colors. Not all of my marshmallows are natural colors, but I'm working on it. You see some of these blues and purples? I'm not very good at those colors in marshmallows. Marshmallow is very difficult to color. It's so rich and thick. The dye just doesn't saturate. It does other items like cakes. In fact, I've broken 2 commercial mixers because the viscosity of our marshmallows is so rich because we use marshmallow root. And it is so thick that the engine would overheat and ultimately break down. So these are gourmet marshmallows. Genesis about 1.5 years, maybe closer to 2 years now. I've been saying that for a while, so I'm not sure. I'll have to look. I think we're coming up on 2 years, so I'll have to look at the calendar and see when I started doing this. And here is the last stretch of the buttered beer. Thank you so much for the order. I appreciate you. You make us happy. So again, we are a small business. It is just me and my husband doing this. Thank you, Genesis. I appreciate that. This flavor, you guys, is actually fire. It is so good. Buttered beer, gourmet marshmallows, very thick and rich butterscotch and cream soda. So it is super delicious. My favorite flavor, personally, is the creamy taro, because I'm a taro boba tea snob. And I do have it very rich. Champagne and sugar, I do expect to be selling out of that come the new year. So, you know, celebrations and stuff. If you guys got stuff going on, look at the. I'm trying not to touch it too much. Look at the gold glitter on that. Isn't that pretty? Can you all see the gold glitter? It's like an edible gold granulated sugar on top. Isn't that pretty? So that's a nice one to have for the new year. You know, maybe ring in the new year with some delightful things. We also have Irish cream, kind of nice. Cody, this is just a powdered sugar and gluten-free cornstarch. gourmet marshmallows, if you guys are new in. These are buttered beer gourmet marshmallows. So a pack of 3. So each one of these is, I'm going to take off the extra powder. Please don't worry about that. But each one of these is about 2 ounces. And so the whole package is around 6 ounces. So that's quite a lot of marshmallow. Please do a price comparison of us ounce per ounce against anyone else out there. And I think you'll find that we're extremely affordable as far as gourmet marshmallows goes, and we actually use gourmet ingredients. Most people do use corn syrup. I do not use corn syrup at all. And we're the only makers of marshmallow that are on the global marketplace. Yes, worldwide, we're the only ones that use real marshmallow root. And we do use the organic quality of marshmallow root. That just creates a nicer experience for everybody. And we do use beef gelatin, which I know is really important to some people. So, and if you're like, why should I care about beef gelatin? It does have more collagen in it. It's a higher grade ingredient than the pork gelatin you'll find at the grocery store. They save money on it, but you know, that's what they're about, I guess, right? So I'm going to show y'all, this is just half of the batch. The other half is already being bagged. And then I put my lid on it and seal it up so that it can be heat sealed in containers. No pork, only beef gelatin, no pork at all. Husband. All right, so next up, my friends, is cotton candy. Bear with me, I'm here by myself. Oh my God, can I do this? This is the question. Okay, so I'm going from one gluten-free marshmallow to another gluten-free marshmallow. I'm not going to kill myself wiping off powdered sugar. That doesn't matter, okay? Jet puff, Katie. We're talking gourmet marshmallows, not the actual garbage in the grocery store called jet puff. Garbage, my dears, garbage. I am going to clean off my cutter though, because I don't want buttered beer in the cotton candy. So we're just going to clean off my cutter. Katie, you're a turd. I love you. Angela, I put in my car when I'm going to be ordering. Oh, okay. Awesome. If I don't sell out, I do sell out really often. I'm just going to get more, when you're just going to get more on there, that's kind of, yeah. People, they've kind of given me a hard time. It's like, it's just powdered sugar. As long as it doesn't have any kind of cross-contamination, like cinnamon, for example. There are people that are actually allergic to cinnamon, so I do an overhaul clean whenever I'm doing in between. Yeah, when it's just regular sugar, I'm just kind of like, hey, it's whatever. But I do clean my cutter because no one wants, I mean, maybe you want butterbeer in your cotton candy, but because my little blades over here, they do have little segments of butterbeer on them. And then I just clean my table. Get that on here, beautiful slab. I'm trying to do this by myself. It's kind of a circus act. All right. You know what, Katie? I never liked marshmallows until I made my own with my son. Yeah, this is too sticky. I definitely need to do this. So I'm going to do a light powder, and then I'm going to brush it with a pastry brush to remove the excess, because I think this is pretty, and I want you guys to see the pretty when you get it. And the powdered sugar definitely hides some of that pretty. Yeah, I never liked marshmallows at all, ever, growing up. And then I made my own, and I was like, well, it's not me. It's the crappy crap at the grocery store is so bad. Thank you so much for your purchase. I appreciate you. Remember to do this as gifts. Freeze them, my loves. I'm not sure. I don't have a lab to tell me what the shelf life is with them crystallizing on the inside. Some people like the crystallization on the inside. I don't know. But I don't have a lab to like test that, so I kind of have to guess because I'm poor and, you know. So it's a pastry brush, just going to kind of remove this excess so it can be pretty again, but not so sticky so I can get it out of the pan. So Amber, from start to finish, about 12 hours. But I'm also not counting the time that I do a cold infusion of the marshmallow root itself. And I do that another 12 hours. So there's a lot of time that goes into these. Of course, we stagger them. So I can really only handle around 5 batches a day, five to seven max. But I'm already working literally when my eyes open up to, when the sun comes up the next day, because I'm counting bagging time. It's kind of hard to bag these by hand because they're soft and delicate, and I have to be careful in a bag. So it takes me a long time to bag them and label them because I don't have a machine. But I am actually buying a bagging machine to help me with this process, and that'll shave off some time for sure. But I would love to be able to afford another mixer. But if you were to like go price quote 30-quart mixers, which is what I use, a 30-quart, there's a comma. There's a comma in the cost of my mixers. So they're very expensive. I can't just line them up on the counter and go for it because they're huge. First of all, they weigh more than I do, and I can't move them. And so yeah, it's a big deal. Kind of scaling is a challenge for sure. So this cotton candy, I know that there's people that will actually go to fisticuffs over this cotton candy. They will fight you. They love this cotton candy. All right, so I think that's reasonable. Get that out. Hello, Shapey, darling. Just ordered a couple ones you're making right now. Whenever I get them, I'll just get it. Awesome. Yeah, thousands on a mixer, Katie. I tried to go on the cheap end for the 20-quart, and I break the 20 quarts because their engine is not powerful enough. So I have to buy a 30-quart mixer. Go Google it. It's amazing. 30-quart mixer, and tell me what kind of prices you come up with. It's insane how expensive mixers are, the commercial grade. Look at this beautiful cotton candy. So it is kind of a free-for-all. I just kind of free-for-all dye these and just see what kind of things happen. They're all going to be unique because we just kind of go for it, Yeah, they're so expensive. Yeah, cotton candy, gourmet marshmallows. What flavors are in the taro? So the taro is just creamy taro. So if you're familiar with taro, or if you're not familiar with taro, it is a root that is actually the most delicious thing on the planet Earth. In my humble opinion, that's my favorite flavor. I love taro. When I made the taro, that's what started the Toasty S'more. That is what started the Toasty S'more because I'm a boba tea snob and I want my taro rich and creamy, and I don't want to be guessing what flavor it is. It's very strong. Yeah, I hope so, Katie. You just received your butter beer. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to taste them tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Make sure you're sitting down, Mechi. I like saying that. Makes me feel better. The buttered beer is, yeah, that's going to be one I'm going to probably keep in my lineup forever. And the creme brulee. The creme brulee is going to stay forever. Of course, the s'mores is my top seller. So let's see if I can get this beauty without tearing it over onto the cutter. I don't know what my husband's doing. I think he's making marshmallows, but he's nowhere to be found. So I'm kind of doing this myself. Let me move the phone over. Again, I'm not touching the phone. I have this elbow action thing. I can just kind of nudge over. Pardon my empty boxes. I'm selling out of stuff I can't keep up. Thank you for the follow. I ship everywhere, Gunkle. Everywhere. I wish I could do like my head in a 360 just to be extra spooky when I say that. So yeah, if you can see this, I ship to you. I've shipped to islands I cannot pronounce, across the ocean, islands I didn't know existed. I will ship there. But I do charge whatever USPS charges or UPS plus $1 for the box. You guys, I don't do cute boxes. I don't think that you guys should pay for cute boxes. That's not my thing. If you want cute boxes, please don't buy from me. You're going to be really disappointed. I just do brown boxes. I'm not a cute box person. I think you should pay for the superior. As my freakishly tall husband walks in the room and can you take this?
Sure.
I forgot what I was saying. Thank you for the gifts. You guys are sweet. Appreciate you. So many yummy flavors to choose from. I don't know which ones to choose. Yeah, the tape is cute. It's cheap. That's why I do it. And it has our slogan, life is sweeter when we come together, because I really, really believe that we need to reconnect with our fellow human a bit more. And I cannot think of another candy that does that. What do you think of when you think of s'mores, when you think of marshmallows? You picture in your head, that's 2 days, fix it. You picture in your head people gathered around a campfire, right? You picture people talking and sharing stories and doing s'mores together. It's people coming together, reconnecting with their fellow human. And I think that marshmallows, that's pretty dang cool. I can't think of another candy that does that. And so that's why I say life is sweeter when we come together, because we need to reconnect with people. Like maybe you know someone that's been feeling a little bit down lately. Invite them over for a roasting party.
Yeah, that's higher than the number we're looking for.
Hi there, everyone loves me.
2 days should be 2,000.
I don't know what you're saying, but please just do your thing.
So
You do what you need to do, sir.
We're already over.
Well, put it to today. I want to see today.
Well, today is.
He's messing with my screen action, y'all. I can't see anything
because
again.
we keep doing stuff later at night.
Well, what he's trying to do, y'all, is shut down the live. I don't know what's actually happening.
Well, this is just today.
Okay. Well, then, we have a little bit more to go.
No, we're already over it.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are, because we went over yesterday.
Let's see if we can see that. So the tear inside, look at that. Pretty cool, huh? Cotton candy, gourmet marshmallows. You guys, it's like a festival in here. It's happiness. It's happiness. Look at the end. Oh, it's so pretty. Can y'all see that? It's so sticky and like fragile. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I'm so glad you guys are here. Can you move the camera over?
Yeah.
How's bagging coming, dear?
What do you mean?
How's bagging coming? You bagging?
No? I'm making marshmallows.
This is cotton candy gourmet marshmallows. Oh no, but after a while, I make like hundreds of marshmallows a day. After a while, you're good. Like, it's fine. I do have a pile of marshmallows over there for me, but like, there's only so much a person can do. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Look at how cool that looks. I have to be very careful because I know this is going to fall apart at any moment. Because it is cut. I did cut this. Oh, thank you so much, Ruby. Oh, thank you for your purchase. Hey, Gunkle. You know what, Gunkle? You'll find more selection on our W. And better pricing too, by the way. But if you wanted to add more to your cart, you totally can. We'll combine it for you. Yeah, so which ones did you try? Thank you, Gunkle. Which one did you try, Ruby? Gunkle, check out my W. Because if you wanted to combine orders, we can totally do that for you. There's going to be more on my W. Do you know which flavors you just tried, Ruby? Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Give me a heads up, though, if you do want to add more to your order and have it combined. If you're going on TikTok versus the other, give me a heads up so I can look for your name and make sure we combine it. So the butter vanilla, the buttered beer, the blue raspberry, and the taro. Awesome, awesome. Ruby, which ones did you try? Did you try all of them? I'm going to be cutting tiramisu today too, you guys. You made 2 different orders? Okay. So Ruby, we'll look for you. What's the first name on that so we can kind of combine? Is it obvious? Yeah, no corn syrup. So Christina, we use cane sugar, invert sugar, which is basically cane sugar turned turned into a syrup so that we don't have crystallization. I use beef gelatin. I use organic marshmallow root. Of course, my flavorings, my colorings, gluten-free cornstarch so that it doesn't stick. And I do use cream of tartar so that it has more stabilization. So that's basically it. Unless it's something like s'mores, then I've got graham crackers and chocolate in there too. So most of my stuff is gluten-free, a vast majority of it. There's only like 3 or 4 items that have gluten. Just look in the title of my ingredients. It'll have the letters GF for gluten-free. I'll look for that for you, Ruby. Yeah, we'll combine it. It's not a problem. And also, if it's over 40, it's free shipping. So if that's what you're working for, Ruby. Free shipping over 40. You are welcome, Christina. I am working towards natural colors, but I'm not there 100%. Some of mine are natural colors, some of them aren't. This one is not natural colors because I'm terrible at both red and blue. I'm waiting for some supplies because I keep ruining both of those particular colors of natural. It's really hard to color marshmallow because it's so white and it's so dense that it's really, really complicated. Hi there, Bentley. How are you? How are you beautiful humans doing on this apparently Monday evening? I had to look at the clock to see if it was evening. I woke up really late. Beautiful humans checking out candy. Candy just makes everyone happy. Let's just be honest. I am working towards a sugar-free version before the end of the year because I know that there's a need there. Sugar-free is difficult, and I don't want to use sugar alcohols. We all know why, and if you don't know why, you have never indulged in an entire bag of sugar-free candy at once. There's consequences for that. Yeah, the natural coloring is hard. So my yellows I have pretty much down, and the browns. I have those as natural colors pretty much across the board. I like the purples and blues and reds. I do have my strawberry cheesecake. That is natural colors. So using the beet on the top. But it's still, I'm not happy with it. I want it to be more pink. I want it to be fabulous. I mean, part of this is, the looks. The looks matter, So this is a gluten-free cornstarch and powdered sugar mix. Yeah, Christina, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm trying to give us all a little bit of insurance that we can eat sugar-free without consequences. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I did that mistake a couple times. It's so hard to stop yourself, Hey, acid attack, Marshy time. It's snowing in Central Texas. Ho, ho, ho. Can y'all see that? Hey, Marv. Marv. Happy Monday, Marv. If you guys say that her name is Marie, you're going to hurt my feelings. We just call her Marv. I called this beautiful human Marv for like 4 hours in a live, and she never once corrected me because she thought it was funny I was calling her Marv. I didn't see that it was an accent, did I? And it was such a late live. Oh my God. It was so late, and we were hysterically tired. And we're just rolling over laughing, just being ridiculous. Just marching around. It was awesome. It is now an interjection, so feel free to use marking around as your go-to interjection. No one will know what you're talking about, and I think that's acceptable. Okay, so the husband is shutting down my live. One last stretch, my darlings. Again, our W is always active. We're always updating the flavors of things that are out of date. I mean, we are out of stock. We are making marshmallows every hour of the day to get caught up. So get a notification on your favorite flavor because people are buying it out from underneath y'all. Tony, because it's just me and the husband, and we've discovered that threshold of what we can actually do in one day. Because people typically stop buying after the live is over. Thank you so much for the purchase. I heard it didn't go through. I know, Tony. It's so sad. It's because it's just us doing this, and we've discovered that we get everything out the next day like we always say we do. We've got too many orders to keep up with. So I have no employees. I love your Marfin face. I love you. Best name ever. I'm going to name my next child Marf. I'm not having any more kids, but that's, you know what, if I get a kitten, I'll name it Marf. No, Chuckles is not having marshmallows. We don't want to do that. So I love you guys. You're so amazing and you're beautiful. And I'm so grateful that you're here sharing our little experience here with my family. Again, this is just me and my husband doing this. So I appreciate your patience on our inventory. But if it's out of stock, my husband is doing this. He's hovering his fingers over the buttons to cut it and it's stressing me out. Okay. So again, our slogan is life is sweeter when we come together. I love you.